In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the front lower ball joint on this BMW X5. It's going to be located behind the front wheels. Let's get into it. We're going to remove the wheel, use a 19mm socket. Take the lug bolts off. And before you take the last one off, I'm just going to hold the wheel from falling and grab the wheel and pull it off. Underneath the vehicle, we're going to take this panel off. There's fasteners along the front. You may have some right there. You're going to use a 8mm socket. Take these off. On the sides, you may have some push pins. In the back, you're going to have a couple more screws. Use a 8mm socket. Take those out, grab the panel, and slide it down. Remove this nut. Use a 22mm socket. Take that off. I'm going to use a front end tool, a puller, just to separate the ball joint from the control arm. Pop that off. Using a 8mm socket, we're going to take off some of these bolts for the inner fender well. You can just pull back on the inner fender well. I'll just pull it out of the way. You don't have to take it out completely. Just move it back a little bit. Just hang this over the brake rotor, just out of the way. And there's an air duct right here, and that's in the way of taking one of these bolts out or loosening it up. So we're gonna take these bolts out, use a 8mm socket. That bolt out and take the other one out. That should be right there. You can loosen this up. Pull this back. And that's out of the way enough. We can just leave that there. I'm going to use a 21mm wrench on the nut, 21mm socket. I'm going to loosen this up. Just be careful. This is going to swing down. You don't want it to hit you. Remove these two bolts. We're going to use an E12 socket. Take those out. We're going to take the axle nut off. Just use a punch, and where it's peened over, you can just try to bend it back a little bit. If you can't get it too much, that's okay. Just do the best you can. On the bottom as well. Just going to make it a little easier. Using a 12-point 36mm socket. Take the nut off. Using a punch, I'm just going to give it a tap, try to loosen up the axle from the hub. Make sure it moves. Alright, that's good. Take the outer tie rod nut off. Use a 22mm socket. Pull that off. I'm going to use a front end puller and separate the outer tie rod end from the knuckle. There's many different tools you could use. It's just a puller. That's loose now. There we go. Separate that. I'm using a 18mm wrench and a 16mm socket. Take this bolt out for the rearward lower control arm. that nut and bolt out. Then that arm can come right down. Using an 18mm socket, take this nut off. Separate that, move that out of the way. Grab the axle, and pull it out. And just push this out of the way. That's good over there. I'm going to use an air hammer and hammer the ball joint out. There we go. Got it out. I'm just going to use a wire brush, just clean up this area where the ball joint goes. Take the new ball joint. Because we had so much trouble taking the old one out, we're just going to put a thin coat of anti-seize on the ball joint, so if in the future we have to take it out again, it won't be as much of a struggle. Slide that in place. Take the 2 bolts, get those started. I'll tighten these down. Now I'm going to torque these bolts to 59 foot-pounds. Make sure you hold the rotor from spinning when you're doing this. There we go. Now take the rearward control arm, get this lined up, get the bolt started. The nut on the back. I'll snug this up now, but you don't want to tighten it down. We're going to torque it later after everything's all together. All right, it's still loose, so it's good. I take the sway bar link, go through the sway bar, put the nut on, tighten this down. Now get the tie rod in the knuckle. Get the nut started. I'm just going to use a pry bar. Just pry up and then snug that nut down. We'll torque that properly after. Take the front lower control arm. We're going to go over the ball joint. If the ball joint's not lined up, just take a socket that fits over here with an extension. Get that lined up. Just like that. That looks good. Push that up. Get the nut started. Going to use a pole jack. You want to raise it up as close to ride height as possible, still being safe. It would be ideal if you could put the tire on and put the vehicle on the ground to torque these bolts, but it's not that easy. You're not going to be able to crawl under the vehicle. So just get it as close as possible. Put a little pressure, we can tighten that nut down. Now we're going to tighten this down. Torque this to 74 foot-pounds. And then an additional 90 degrees. That's good. Now we're going to torque this bolt to 74 foot-pounds. I'm going to lower the pole jack. Put the axle nut on. And I'll tighten this down. I'm going to take a couple of the lug bolts, get those started. And just using a pry bar, go in between the lug bolts. Going to prevent the rotor from spinning. And we're going to torque this nut to 310 foot-pounds. There we go. Take the lug bolts out. Now I'm just going to take a punch and just peen over the nut, just where the little cutouts are on the axle. Just give it a couple taps. That's just going to prevent the nut from loosening up. That's good. And torque this to 47 foot-pounds. We're going to torque this nut to 59 foot-pounds. Now we're going to torque this nut to 59 foot-pounds. Take this lower shield, get this lined up. And get the screws started. And the ones in the back. And tighten these down. And the ones in the back, tighten those down. Now put the wheel on. Get that lined up. Put the lug bolts in. Get those started. Snug those down. Now we're going to torque those lug bolts to 111 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. After finishing this installation, it's important to have an alignment done on your vehicle.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.